Welcome back to the O Show, everything crypto and NFTs every day. I'm your host with the most, Wendy O. And it's Monday. I don't know about you guys, but the holiday breaks are absolutely wild. Like, I come back just tired. I don't know if it's because I'm getting old. I don't know if it's because I have a kid now, but I get tired. Like, I'm absolutely exhausted. Like, for the most part, we like chilled and rested yesterday. Like, we didn't really do a whole bunch. Like, we did a Costco run, well, kind of a Costco run. Well, no, I was supposed to do it. No, I have to go to Costco. I didn't get to do it. But we got like McFlurries, filled the cars up, all kinds of stuff, but like nothing like too crazy. And I'm exhausted, like absolutely exhausted. My daughter did not want to get out of bed this morning, but she was super cute. She was super cute and cozy. And, she did everything she was supposed to do. But it was just exhausting. We went to bed early last night, but this weekend we did stay up a little bit late. Like, I did let her stay up a little bit late, here and there, here and there. It's okay. I got to see some really amazing friends I haven't seen for a long time. And it was just a good weekend. I hope you guys had a good weekend. I want to take a nap after this because I'm like ready to fall asleep. Yes, my hair is a little bit busted in the back. I haven't finished my Christmas shopping yet. I don't even know if I have enough money to go Christmas shopping this year. Things are just freaking crazy, absolutely crazy. But I have my health somewhat, but we're going to get straight into the news because there's some XRP news. I kind of, now that I'm kind of like looking at the Binance new CEO, I kind of feel like this was all planned, and I think I know what they're going to do. So we'll talk about that also. Shout out to our partner, Syscoin SquidGrow Market Cipher, also to phemx. But let's get straight into it and talk about what is happening with the current crypto market. So we're getting a little bit of a pullback. Good morning, D. But we're getting a little bit of some red, some sales up in here, some sales. And I hope I fix the chat. I don't know. But to me, it's always funny when I see like Luna Classic and green. It's just ridiculous. But that just goes to show how strong the community is. Gala's up 5.6%. And I remember when a lot of you told me, you're like, Wendy, what are you going to do with Gala? And I was like, I'm just going to hold. A lot of people thought I was crazy, but this is why you make moon bags. You just hold your moon bags and you just vibe. So I don't know. I think Owl will make a comeback. Will it hit all time again? High again? Not sure, And to me, this is why I make moon bags. Is like, I don't really care if it hits all time high or not. Oh, also too, TradingView is having, they're having a 70% off sale. I'm trying to get them to do a giveaway with me so we can go ahead and, get you guys some free subscriptions to that. But again, if you're somebody who uses TradingView or wants to start using TradingView, now is the time to get it. Again, I have a ref link. I have no idea where it is. Don't care. Not a big deal. But anyways, let's take a look at Gala really, really quickly. So this is Gala. This is Gala. And most projects don't break below all-time support. They don't. They can, but they don't. But Gala's done really, really well. If you're somebody who are bought in this area here, that at about 1 cent, you're up about quite a bit now. We're almost 3 cents. It is looking like we will test about 0.037, so about 3 cents if we continue to stay bullish. Again, I have a moon bag of Gala. The daily is actually pretty bullish. We just bull crossed above the EMA 200. We do need the EMA 200 stacked all the way down here, but this is good. This is bullish. We're in a really, really nice uptrend. Taking a look at the 12-hour chart, same thing happening. So I think that we do have a pretty good opportunity to hit this area over here. I'm going to go ahead and draw a little bit of a support box or resistance box for you beautiful, intelligent people. Beautiful, intelligent people. My daughter does that. She calls me beautiful, intelligent mommy. It means a lot. Special. This would be like my target box for Gala in a perfect world. This over here. 3 cents, 2.034 cents over there. So that's what we're seeing happening. Let's go ahead and take a look at Miss B. What is she doing? Oh, also to you guys, I am trading on phemx. So if you want to use my ref link, great. If you don't, that's fine. That is your business. But yeah, I've got the phemx ref link. They're going to be dropping their token soon, which cool. So I went ahead and put that there. If you use the ref link, great. If you don't, that's fine too. But you need to read the terms of services, and you also need to understand not your keys, not your coins. You should never store any crypto at a centralized exchange. Any crypto on a centralized exchange. Also smash the likes, get us up to 169. So this is Bitcoin. This is the kind of a thought I have. We had it drawn on the chart for a while, and we talked yesterday. I posted a little YouTube short for you guys. It looks like we are going to retap on this area here at about 36.5. I would be cautious. Though, because I think we might get a drop down to about 35.8 over here, the EMA 30. That's kind of what I'm seeing happen. Market cipher looks a little bit, we put in the red dot. It looks like she's going to be heading down a little. That's it on the daily. The 12-hour chart is showing a teeny tiny bounce, but again, I can just see us dropping a little bit more. 4-hour chart, we're fighting. So we're probably going to be consolidating between approximately 37.3 and about 36.8 over here and kind of see where we end up. But right now it's looking like we're going to drop a little bit to about that 35.4 area. What else? What's going on with ETH? ETH is still doing her thing. ETH makes me sad because we didn't get any types of crazy pumps. But again, I can expect I think we'll probably get a pullback down to here about 1895, etc. Let's take a quick look at Solana. I feel like the safest play, Solana is done for right now, unless we hold the line here at about 52 and head up. But I anticipate us to move down to about 49. I would even look to about 44. I will be buying Solana if we get a bit of a deeper pullback. I think the best ROI right now for most of us would be hold up. Oh, where is it? And I don't have any right now, but I'm going to go ahead and buy some. So I want to take a look at, we talked about this before. Whoopsie. All right. Algo, their setup just looks the best for ROI. It really, really, really does. Like, let's zoom out because we covered it yesterday on the stream, but look at the chart, you guys. Like, we hit all this low area here at about 9 cents, and we haven't even started yet. Like, algo really hasn't even started to run, but this is what the chart looks like. And again, I have no problem buying it, even market buying today. I've got no problem buying some, and then even just flipping to about 28 cents here or over here. Like, I'm not saying it's going to go to all-time high again, but like, there's just so much ROI here. It's still pretty bottomed out. So that's one of the things I'm going to do. I'm going to start scaling into algo. I'll probably drop, maybe I'll drop around 10K in. I'll start scaling in and see what happens. Could we experience some serious risk? Yes. But again, I want to say it's the ISO 2022, 220, whatever it is. But I think there'll be a lot more ROI for that. Again, I don't have any yet. I'm interested in getting some. Also do Dogecoin. People are super excited about Dogecoin. The charts kind of look similar to like algo and Dogecoin. So if you're somebody who's a big Dogecoin person, that might be a good time to start taking a look at it. Again, Dogecoin is cyclical. This is on Binance. You can see better price action on other exchanges. But again, Dogecoin is cyclical. We go up and we go down. We go up, we go down, up and down, up and down. The chart is absolutely beautiful, but it's easier to see on one of the older exchanges. Let me see if I can find phemx. Binance, Coinbase, Bybit, no. KuCoin, OKX, Bittrex. I think Bittrex is over right now. Is it? Yeah, is it? November 27th. Yeah, but no, you can't see it here. I don't know. I think like back over here was easier to see because this is when we had that crazy run up. But even if you look back at this price action over here, it's kind of hard to see. You'll see all the peaks. Here we go. Sorry. Wendy's just being a dodo right now. Mentally diminished. So this is Dogecoin from like way back in the day. But you see, it always has these pumps and jumps, pumps and dumps, pumps, dumps, pumps, up. Dogecoin has always been pretty cyclical. Anyways, that's what's going on with that. But let's get into the news. So shout out to Crypto Mason. If you guys didn't know, he lost his TikTok account, and I'm so glad he was able to get it back. I'm going to tell you guys, him and Meg are probably some of the nicest content creators in the space. Like, they're just genuinely good people. Like, I've known them. I met Mason once, and then I met Meg a couple times in person. Last time they came to California, we did like a family like lunch brunch thing. It was super cute. Our kids played in the beach. They had a great time, but they're just amazing people. So he got his TikTok taken down, and then it got back up, which I'm so happy for. It's just a good dude over there. But he posted this: breaking, Circle joins forces with SBI Holdings, one of the biggest users of XRP and Ripple. This is extremely bullish for XRP. Maybe we see some kind of version of USDC on the XRPL one day. So let's talk about this a little bit. What does this mean? Okay. So we all know that XRP is one of those coins that, to me, it's more of a centralized project. And they do have a lot of connections to traditional finance and to a lot of the bad guys, but that doesn't necessarily make it a bad project. What they're doing, they're just being capitalists and opportunists and practicing entrepreneurism, and they're just going where they're going to make money. And I don't blame them for that in any way, shape, or form. But as far as decentralization goes, I prefer Bitcoin. And that's okay. I can hold both. Now, with that being said, XRP is kind of like a banker's coin, and their ecosystem is kind of like for bankers because we're seeing all these mainstream partnerships they have. However, that could be pretty good. We do know that XRP is one of those projects that wants to kind of help facilitate transactions and make settlement payments, all those types of things, or not settlement payments, excuse me, but really wants to kind of do what traditional finance failed to do. So I think that this is a pretty big partnership, and this is a really, really, really big story. Now, whoopsie-daisy. So let's go ahead and read a little bit more. And I do personally think that Circle is going to help the United States of America issue their CBDC. I just do. Okay. So Circle joins forces with SBI Holdings. They partner with Japanese securities and banking giant SBI Holdings in a bid to boost USDC circulation in Japan. If you guys don't know, Japan has one of the most best crypto laws there, and it requires all crypto exchanges to actually hold customers' assets reserves separate from the exchange. And that's because Mt. Gox happened. And that's because when FTX Japan happened, people were fine. Okay. And that was a problem. So can you imagine if the public servants from all different areas just kind of forced that law, how different the crypto contagion would have been? Food for thought. Okay. That's, and again, I'm not this big government simp, but that's where government laws are supposed to come into play. That's where you're supposed to be protecting people. All right. Anyways, SBI Holdings operates one of the largest financial conglomerates in Japan, with the largest online retail brokerage, one of the largest digital banks, one of the largest retail FX platforms, a trust bank, and more. They already operate digital asset trading brokerage and cross-border payment solutions. And Japan is the world's fourth largest economy. And this does make a big deal. It is a big deal. If you're talking about the economy size, because we talk about a lot of partnerships and different things happening in other countries. Okay. And they're a lot smaller countries. And that's not a bad thing. But when you're talking about a country that has one of the world's fourth largest economies, that's kind of bullish. That's because that's a lot of money. But anyway, Circle is based in the US, but 70% of all USD adoption takes place overseas. Partnership requires SBI Holdings to register as an electronic payment service provider in Japan. Registration needs approval by regulators, of course, so it's not done yet. Once launched, USDC can become a stablecoin on Japan digital asset markets. Announcement comes after Japanese government announced the revised Payment Services Act in June. The act created regulations for domestic and foreign issued stablecoins. Japan is the first in the world with this type of regulatory clarity. And again, we're seeing every single country in the world become more competent than the United States of America, because in America, we care about social issues. We don't care about technology. We don't care about educating our kids. We do not care about encouraging our people to eat healthy. We don't care about encouraging our people to just be better citizens all around. And it seems like these other countries do. Again, I'm not saying they're perfect, but in America, we do have quite a bit of problems. Many, many problems, I would say so myself. But anyways, I want to kind of go off about Jeremy, and I'm going to check the chat in a minute. So if you guys are here, I see you. I appreciate you. All the love and support is very, very much needed, especially this week and probably up until Christmas. If y'all can send me in low prayers, we need it, especially mommy. Mommy needs it more than anybody else. Anyways. I love it. Seth, mind your biz. Was Solana ever broken? Absolutely love it. Anyways, so this is from Mason, but let's take a look at what Mr. Jeremy said. Jeremy is the CEO and co-founder of Circle. Woo woo. Just kidding. All right. So basically what he's saying here, I got some notes. He says, he's responding to Circle and SBI Holdings forming a partnership for USDC in Japan, and he's very positive about the partnership. He's positive about it because it's his damn company. He's making money off of it, okay? And he stated it's a representation of shared vision for future of digital currency in Japan, Asia, and is a milestone for Circle as it looks to expand the region. He said that Circle will work with SBI Holdings to promote the adoption of Circle's full-stack Web3 services suite. Circle's Web3 services suite provides end-to-end development, deployment, and operations platform to build and operate Web3 apps across blockchains. He said they can work with the very large established retail and crypto platforms that SBI Group operates to adopt USDC as a new digital dollar. USDC will be the digital dollar for the United States of America. We will have other stablecoins, and I think the way we will see stablecoins operate in the United States of America, you know how Target and Walmart and all of these retail shops, they have gift cards. I see that we're going to be able to have stablecoins act as like gift cards or those types of things. Okay, I see that happening very, very much. What makes sense, especially in these little economies we're seeing. However, I think that USDC is probably going to be the big stable coin of the US. I don't know. Maybe I could be wrong. It's just kind of a feeling I've been having for quite some time. And I didn't blend this bronze really good there. That's okay. Anyways, let's continue to read. So Circle's Web3 services provides end-to-end development, deployment, and operation platforms to build and operate Web3 apps across blockchains. He said they can work with the very large established retail and crypto platforms that SBI operates to adopt USDC and a new digital dollar, and they will bring direct banking from Japan to Circle's USDC treasury settlement operations. This translates to direct and local liquidity between GPY and USDC via domestic banking system in Japan, building on the recent launch of the same in Singapore. And apparently more markets are going to be coming online. And this is where the entire Ripple thing gets super, super interesting. So let's go ahead, take a look at that. I promise I'll check the chat. Make sure to smash the like. This is the press release over here. And then this is Mr. John Dean giving a comment on this. And I like to get John's commentary because I think he's a good dude. Okay. So basically, so SBI has been partnered with Ripple for 7 years, and SBI has proactively advocated Ripple's innovative solutions, particularly in cross-border payments. SBI Ripple Asia, a joint venture between SBI Holdings and Ripple, was established to promote the use of Ripple's technology in Asian markets. In September, SBI started using XRP to ease international payment in Indonesia, Philippines, and Vietnam. So again, we've got some more bullish news for XRP. So again, I'm here to grift as ethically as possible. And I've come to realize no matter what you do in this industry, people are going to get mad at you and hate you anyway. So guess what? I'm going to be grifting a little bit more. We're going to be grifting a lot more, but it's always going to be ethical. I always let you guys know what I'm doing because I think it's funny at this point. But everybody's got something to say about everybody else's business. So shout out to the XRP army for continuing to grow and to continue to make these partnerships and kind of get the justice you guys deserve. We have 264 concurrent viewers. Make sure to get us up to at least 200 likes. We only have 115. Wait, XRP stablecoin. I think what they're going to, I don't necessarily know if it's going to be, I don't necessarily know if it's going to be an XRP stablecoin. I want to say that they have a stablecoin on XRP. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's just going to help facilitate a lot of this stuff. That's all. But anyways, of course, we have to talk about some drama because why wouldn't it be? And also, we're going to be talking about this one project people are going off of. Okay, so this is from Crypto Area. Former SEC Chair Jay Clayton streamed live on November 21st, 2023. Whether security or commodity is overblown, most of these decisions are pretty easy. So this is going to be a bit of a 2-minute video. Let's go ahead and watch this. And again, Brad Garlinghouse is in disbelief. And people should be in disbelief because this is absolutely ridiculous. These people are mentally diminished.
Very sympathetic to the entrepreneurs who wanted to reach out to the public to raise capital. And I'm very sympathetic to the retail investors who want those opportunities. A lot of what you saw in the ICO craze and what you see from crypto people is great frustration at that state of affairs.
Sure.
They're right to be frustrated. We should be looking at making it easier to raise capital for smaller and medium-sized companies, and making it easier for non-accredited investors or even accredited investors to participate in those opportunities.
Would love to hear about how you think about the appropriate way to regulate cryptocurrency, digital assets, which you've already touched on, and some of the trade-offs which you consider. And if you wouldn't mind also commenting on how you think that's different from the current administration and why you think they have a different perspective.
Yeah. So I think the appropriate way to regulate crypto is to recognize that it's a technology, not a product. It's a different technology for, in almost all cases, delivering a product that we already know in sometimes a more efficient way. I don't know whether it's going to be worth a little or a lot. But I am at the point where I think the market can decide. There's enough, what I would say is efficacy in trading and the like, where we can get to that point. But in terms of regulating crypto, I've sort of been, it's a technology. I think the classification issues about whether a product is a security or commodity are overblown. I think most of those decisions are pretty easy.
You know what? I can't watch this anymore. I can't listen to it. Oh my God. You used to work at the SEC. You used to have say what was happening with the crypto markets. And now you're sitting here saying this is easy to determine if it's a security or a commodity or none of the above. How could you have sat in office? How could you have sat at your job, collected a paycheck every single week or bi-weekly from American taxpayer dollars and not do your job? If you would have given us regulation, we wouldn't be in the mess that we're in. We wouldn't have had that bad of a crypto contagion. We wouldn't have library get attacked. XRP wouldn't have gotten attacked. The whole entire community wouldn't have gotten attacked. We wouldn't be going after all these crypto exchanges. These people are so terrible. They are absolutely disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. I'm not in shock anymore. I'm just kind of in disbelief. Like, how does this even happen? How do you get to be in power and you act like this? And like, to me, it's outstanding. It's absolutely outstanding. They should be in trouble. They should be in trouble. Wow. Despite being sympathetic toward crypto entrepreneurs, Clayton said the issue of classification of crypto assets was overblown. He was replying to a question regarding the best way to regulate crypto and said the best way to do it would be to first recognize its technology, not a product. I think classification issues about whether it's security or commodity are overblown. Most of these decisions are pretty easy to the extent that we are going to continue to wrestle those clarifications, decisions, and say, get on with it. Let's have regulated platforms where you can put either. Garlinghouse responded to the clip of Clayton that he said he was in disbelief. And then lawyer Bill Morgan also responded. What did Mr. Morgan say? He's a good guy, another good guy. He said it only mattered to him when he wanted to damage XRP as a competitor to Ethereum and Bitcoin. He has the gall to say, let the market decide the value of technology, after he was involved in the Ethereum free pass speech that went a long way to the SC after picking a winner to the market. You see how these people operate? You see why I don't trust law enforcement? I don't trust public servants. I do not trust Uncle Sam to tell me what to do. I really don't. This is why when people are like, well, Wendy, we need regulation, blah, 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 blah. These are the people that are making the regulation for you. They don't care about you. They don't care about your livelihood. They care about their paycheck. They care about, providing for their families. They could give a rat's behind what happens to you. This is not only disgusting, but it is appalling. And your taxpayer dollars fueled this guy's salary. The public's at this point, I feel like the public servants have done more damage to the entire crypto industry than the bad actors. That's what I think. I could be wrong. I could be unhinged. Who knows? Who even cares at this point? 1 + 1 does in fact equal 69. I want to show you really quick. This is the damage. This is the damage that our public servants have done. Where is XRP? Okay. Good projects, generally, they surpass their all-time high from the past. XRP's all-time high was back in 2018, and it hit like $3.30. We couldn't even get to $2 all-time high last cycle. And that's because the SEC was unjustly going after Ripple and the XRP community to protect you. And this is why I get so mad. And sometimes this is why I just shut down immediately. I have such bad post-traumatic stress. I just shut down immediately. Don't look at my tummy. It's chubby. But I just shut down immediately because these people are horrible. They're terrible. Absolutely terrible. But this is America. This is atrocious. It really is. Anyways, let's see what's going on. All right. So next story over here. Sir, Mr. John Reed Stark. So breaking, US DOJ reveals that prosecutors may argue that CZ should be sentenced to 10 years in prison. I want to talk about this a little bit, okay? So, okay, I'm going to read this to you, okay? Why should CZ be in prison for 10 years when he was the CEO of a company? Do you know that CEOs don't always manage every aspect in a business? They have different job titles. So there's other people that are in control of that. And just because he's the head of the company doesn't mean he should be held accountable for maybe bad choices that other people made. Not saying he's innocent, not saying that, he should get let off for free. I'm just playing devil's advocate. And I also want to know if CZ does have to go to jail for X amount of time, what about the CEO of JP Morgan after they caught the illicit transactions funding the ST or the T to the IJE. That's okay though, right? That's okay though, right? Yeah. That's my problem. Anyways, So until now, general consensus among legal experts was that per the U.S. sentencing guidelines, CZ will receive a 12 to 18 month sentencing at a minimum security prison. His legal team would likely argue no jail time. The alternative was a light sentence with prison time, home detention, probation. According to John Reed Stark, all of this has changed. Over the weekend, DOJ revealed for the first time in clear and certain terms that at sentencing, the government may argue that CZ should be sentenced for 10 years. We could know today whether the court will allow CZ to travel to UAE before sentencing, because during his initial bail hearing, the judge set up as a deadline for the review of his bail order. So basically, the recap, CZ was deemed a flight risk. They didn't want him to leave the U.S., even though he lives in the UAE, which his family is there, his wealth and his property all there, and he is barred from having anything to do with Binance in the next 3 years. What about Sam? What about Sam? Sam robbed you. He robbed us. He helped destroy the industry, but he's okay. He didn't pay $4.3 billion in fines. That was okay, right? Yeah. This is America. This is America. Thank you so much to Thomas for the $5 super chat. I appreciate you. We have 271 people watching. This is just atrocious. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for smashing the like. But I can't even. If we drain the swamp, we would literally have to have who could we trust? Who could we trust? No one. No one. Hey gamer. Hey queen. I'm just tired. I had it with these people. They're ghetto. They're just literally ghetto. All right, let's read this. So, according to Fortune, Binance's new CEO, Richard Tang, said that Binance is transitioning from an unruly technology startup into a traditional financial company. It will adopt traditional corporate structure, including improving transparency in the board of directors, address, and finance. That's ridiculous. So this is the new CEO of Binance. So basically, and he's partnered with WEF. So basically, he's going to come in and help destroy the industry. So my thoughts now of this whole Binance thing is that FTX was planned to get people to help destroy crypto, to help rein it in for the BlackRock Bitcoin spot ETF, because BlackRock. And that they can't take, and this is what makes no sense. The rumor is that BlackRock cannot get that the SEC will not approve the Bitcoin spot ETF because Binance is in so much power. Well, they didn't remove Binance. Binance is still up and running. They just put a brand new person in, and this person is basically going to be a face. He's going to look all cool, nice, cool, calm, and collective, but he's going to be doing atrocious things behind the scenes. So shout out to everybody who hated ZZ, and shout out to everybody who dragged him. Now you're going to get somebody a lot worse. So the thing is, though, is that a lot of times people complain and they don't realize what's coming next. The grass was definitely not greener on the other side. He will turn it into a traditional financial company, and it will basically be like using a bank. And the thing is with banks, people assume that banks are safe, and they're not. So the change includes a clear corporate structure and greater transparency. He believed the changes will help Binance in the long run. He predicts that more big investors will start putting their money into crypto, which will grow the number of people owning crypto from 5% to 20%. He underscores the importance of contributing to a globally harmonized regulatory framework. He reaffirmed Binance's commitment to user asset security, citing one-to-one backing every user asset, continuous improvements to proof of reserve systems, and the security asset fund for users. They already had all this before. So basically, it's going to be forced KYC. It's going to be your one-stop shop for your CBDC, and it is what it is. That's exactly what's coming. Exactly what's coming. So it's basically a crypto bank. That's exactly what Binance is going to be, and it's going to be very centralized, and there's going to be we're done. We are done. This is the last run that we're going to have. And I just wanted to drop this gem over here for y'all, right over here. So this is from Mick. So he went ahead and posted a central bank digital currency tracker. If you guys are interested in this, go ahead and head over to this link and start using it and see what's going on. Hotep Jesus also writes really, really great articles on CBDCs. He did this one right here. Central bank digital currency update. Anti-Chinese CBDC bill introduced Congress. Senator Rick Scott introduced a bill that prohibits money service businesses from engaging in transactions that involves a CBDC issued by the People's Republic of China. And this is me lifting. All right. this we have to talk about because it's stupid. This is from Miss Elizabeth Warren. She said, "We don't need another private equity deal that could lead to higher food prices for consumers. The FTC is right to investigate whether the purchase of Subway by the same firm that owns Jimmy John's and McAllister's Deli creates a sandwich shop monopoly." A sandwich shop monopoly. And I said, get in the kitchen, start making the men and the mentions a Sammy. The fact that Elizabeth Warren wants to destroy crypto, and she's so concerned over a sandwich shop monopoly. She's concerned over, like, I don't care if there's a sandwich shop monopoly. I don't care. Don't care. Nothing I care about. I would be more concerned with the cable company monopoly or the internet monopoly or the banking monopoly. A sandwich shop monopoly? Come on, this is our taxpayer dollars hard at work. A sandwich shop monopoly. You know what? Maybe you should stop encouraging Americans to go buy fast food. We're in a recession. People don't have jobs. They're having trouble paying for housing, having trouble paying for food. Encourage people to cook and eat at home. Who cares about the damn sandwich shops? The ingredients in Subway's food, that's going to get you sick. It's going to kill you. Hello, cancer. That's what they care about, though. And honestly, Miss Warren, maybe if they have a sandwich shop monopoly, maybe they'll lower prices because they can buy in bulk. But sandwich shops. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Warren. All right. So John posted this, which I liked. He made a point. She sits on a banking committee in the Senate, but refused to help over 300 individual Massachusetts investors who reached out and asked her for help. She refused to even write a letter to the SEC on behalf of those investors. Instead of signing the letter of the SEC, Warren instead sent Gary Gensler a copy of the questions she intended to ask him during an SEC oversight hearing and provided him with the suggested answers. This is a direct violation of the oath she took as a U.S. Senator, and it disqualifies her from the office she holds. But she's still there. She's still serving. This is America. Black Friday shoppers spent a record $9.8 billion in the U.S. online sales, up from $7.5 last year. Stop using your credit cards, guys. Literally stop. Stop. The spending bump reflects consumers looking to advantage of big deals and finding it easier to compare discounts online. After Cyber Monday, series will likely taper off through the rest of the holiday season. But it's up 7.5% from over a year ago. You know what? Get out of debt. Get out of debt. This is not good. This is not good. I don't know about you guys, but I used to have a set amount I would spend on my daughter. The amount's being cut in half this year because I can't afford it. I understand people want to provide for their kids and give them the best time ever, but you know what? This is insane. To me, it's absolutely insane. And yes, I am very financially conservative, and I always have money in savings, etc. Always do, because people, for most of my life, people relied on me to take care of things. And you have to be able to do that. So I don't know. I just think it's ridiculous at this point. And it's good, like, take advantage of a sale, but it's like, I feel like a lot of people are putting this stuff on the credit cards, and a lot of people are going to end up wrecking themselves. That's just what I feel. I could be wrong, but yikes. Things are not looking good. They are definitely not looking good, in my opinion. 281 of you. Jared's still locked up. Oh my goodness. Oof. Wendy, no one is overspending their credit cards. Okay. Yeah, Crypto Gamer, he's from WEF. A lot of Black Friday money was from people using buy now, pay later. The Klarna stuff. Well, I want a new set of cans, but I can't afford it, so I'm not going to buy them. Maybe I should just put it on the buy now, pay later thing. All right, let's get into the next story. Oh, really quickly, I'm going to be shouting them out every single day. Karatecombat. If you guys want to sign up for the free airdrop, they're giving away some free tokens. So I would recommend to go do that, and also to go watch the fight. It's going to be on the 15th of December. And SquidGrow, I don't have the link pulled up, but SquidGrow, they're having the game, the challenge. So if you guys want to join their Telegram, the link is in the description. You can win up to 1 Bitcoin off of Shibtoshi himself. Actually, I have it right here. Let me pull that up. I like giving you guys access to free money, so that's why we are talking about, but it's right here. SquidGrow Challenge, welcome players, giving away 1 full Bitcoin to the overall winner of the SquidGrow Challenge. Please, how to read, please read carefully. What you want to do is you want to go into their Telegram, you want to go ahead and read this. I will post it in the chat. Yes, I am partnered with SquidGrow, and I think that I like to give people some free stuff. Also, too, little cans, layaway. My credit cards are all maxed out in this bull run. Another thing I want to say, you guys, the Solana ecosystem is giving away a lot of airdrops right now. So make sure you guys check that out. A lot of airdrops in the Solana ecosystem. But I think algo is going to be a pretty strong play. Okay, this story here. Apparently, these organizations, these T organizations now prefer Tron to Bitcoin. Tron. Apparently, there's been a sharp rise of crypto seizures from Tron wallets since 2021 and a decline in those from Bitcoin wallets. But no one's talking about that. No one's talking about it. Now, this is the drama over here. This is a crazy, crazy drama, and I'm going to try to get through this. Okay, so apparently there was a new platform that was put out. It's called Blast, and it has to do with Blur, and it has to do with this guy Pac-Man. Big drama. So, let's go ahead and read through this. So, Blur and Blast. Blast is a new Ethereum Blast is a new Ethereum layer 2 rollup, and it's not live yet. The dev team is led by Blur founder Pac-Man. Blast claims to be the only Ethereum L2 with native yield for ETH and stablecoins. It taps into Ethereum by staking yield directly and all ETH to Lido, and uses DAI to tap MakerDAO's growing US Treasury bill through its DAI savings rate, currently at 5%. T-bills are debt obligations from the US government. They are central to how the US economy works. They will launch as an optimistic rollup in February of 2024. But its backers immediately begin depositing into smart contract bridges. Early reaction has focused on one-way nature of the bridge. Once you cross, you can't exit until after Blast actually launches and withdrawals are enabled. So people are depositing money here, and they're hoping that this is going to launch, and they're hoping they're going to make gains, and they're hoping everything is going to be okay. To me, if you have disposable income and you can take this risk, great. Me personally, I don't. That's too much risk for me. Truth Lab says that there's 99.9% chance Blast gets rugged at some point. He called it an ex-MIT CCP-backed Ponzi token. Blast has pulled in over $500 million worth of locked funds from users seeking yield and rewards. Network also promises Blur-like rewards for users, enticing early adopters to lock up their funds ahead of a potential airdrop. Now, with that being said, that's not it. There is more. And I would like to hear Gamer's thoughts on this, because he's pretty good at figuring stuff out. So apparently this is from Paragon, which is a big VC firm in the space. What did they say over here? Okay, y'all need to start investing in female founders. I love it. Shout out to Crypto Mom. We love her. She's great. All right, so the dev team raised $20 million from VC firms Paragon and standard crypto angel investors and crypto influencers. Follow the money on that one. Paragon is an investor in Lido and Blur. Dan Robertson, a researcher at Paragon, is excited about Blast components, but concerned about recent decisions. Disagrees with the decision to launch the bridge before the L2 or not to allow withdrawals for 3 months. He thinks it sets bad precedent for other projects. He backed the dev team based on proven track record, emphasized the importance of best practices in the crypto space, engaging in discussions with Blast team to address concerns. So the interesting thing about it, it's the same thing all over again. It's the same FTX BS all over again. People invested in FTX because they thought he was a good guy. This is why I don't trust the VCs. And also don't trust me either. Don't trust me at all, any way, shape, or form. Don't trust anybody. But again, the fact that they invested a bunch of money in this project and they weren't given clear guidelines on how it was going to launch just really tells me that they knew. They knew, and they're trying to wash their hands of it. That's what they're trying to do. Smoochy, smoochy. But yeah. Go put money in something that you don't even know if you could take it out. That makes sense. That makes a whole lot of sense. All right, let's talk about what Mr. Richard Hart said. And also, too, one thing I want to say the Hex community to some of you, dear Hex community, stop coming for me. It's like so stupid at this point. Like, I have had Richard Hart on my channel twice. We've talked about Hex. I've covered things that you guys have sent me that mainstream media won't cover. But your community still decides to trash me. For what reason? I have no effing idea. But this is why people don't want to cover your project. This is why people don't want anything to do with you. I don't have a problem with Hex at all. I've got a problem with your community. I have a problem with the crappy people that you guys have in your community. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. Like, I don't agree with everything Hex does, but at the same time, I don't care. Like, y'all want to invest in Hex, get money, I'm here for it. But don't come for people. Don't come for creators, because guess what? If you guys don't stop coming for me, I will never talk about the project again, ever. I won't, and other content creators won't. That's why nobody talks about you guys, is because, and that's why you guys have your own in the ecosystem hex influencers, because nobody other wants to talk about you because you guys are vile. Stop being vile. Just be nice. If you disagree with something I say, hey, Wendy, I disagree and this is why, and we'll go head to head. Okay, we'll have respectful discourse. It's okay to do that, but when you start trashing somebody and dragging them and doing all these things, nobody wants to be around you. Okay, who wants to be in an abusive relationship? No one. Who wants to be around a bully? No one. Who wants to be around that loud drunk guy at the bar or girl at the bar? No one. So just stop. Oof. But we love Corey. I like Corey a lot. Good guy. Okay, so Richard Hart posted this. You can 51% attack Bitcoin by saying a court ordered to Antpool and Foundry, and I hope that doesn't happen. And if it did, I hope the damage wouldn't be too great, but why risk it? Pulsechain.com already solved this problem. Corey Costa posted this, and I agree with what Richard says. To an extent, I would need more information, but he's 100% right. And basically, a 51% attack is when somebody takes control of the network and all the crazies they attack the network. It gets bad. It gets ugly. And he's 100% right. And again, this actually might what he's saying here is maybe we see this coming. Who knows? Who knows? That's something to think about, though. All right, let's talk about Mr. Warren Davidson. Most Americans are happy to have their privacy protected by the Fourth Amendment. Get a warrant. Most of it, it's time to have the conversation. Is the Bank Security Act unconstitutional? Yeah, it is. It is. I'm going to tell you why it's unconstitutional. Let's go ahead and read through this right here. So, Coin Center published a report on the Bank Secrecy Act, BSA. Report called for broad, ambiguous, delegated constitutional infirmities of the Bank Secrecy Act. The key points. BSA allows the Secretary of Treasury, Yellen, to demand transaction surveillance and reports and personal info from financial institutions. Financial institutions used to mean insured banks, but over the years it has significantly expanded. And this is why I don't like voting new laws in, because they put in all this other paperwork and they change things. Now the executive branch, rather than elected members of Congress, has the authority to decide who will and who will not be obligated to engage in a mass financial surveillance program. One of the most flexible aspects of the statute that comes up often in the context of crypto is the definition of money transmitter, a subtype of financial institution. The definition includes anyone engaged as a business in the transmission of the funds. Category can include anyone who moves money, even if it is their own money in the course of their own business. The report argues that the breadth of the BSA results in highly arbitrary enforcement and consequence of this kind. Ambiguity over who and who will not end up on the wrong side of an unsolicited money transmission prosecution. The report concludes that the law is broad and Congress is likely intended to be so. Congress also delegated all the power to define, expand, and limit its scope to the Secretary. This is why I don't like passing brand new laws, because they are not clear and they're not being honest with you. The fact that this bill is probably like, our law is like this long and there's all this extra stuff in there, look what we're getting. So your rights are being infringed on. Your rights are being taken away from you as we speak now. But keep voting for these people. Please. Be complacent, please. Stop asking questions, because that's where we're at. That is where we're at. It's just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Pyramid schemes, not good for small fish. I'm just done. I'm just so done with stupid people. I just really am. But again, that's okay, guys. We'll be okay. All right. Also, too, Magiceden is doing something really cool. Over here. Oh, how cute is that little guy? So Magiceden launches cross-chain NFTs and crypto wallet for Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, and Polygon. And it's going to be a browser extension. And it promises a more user-friendly cross-chain solution, allows users to avoid bridging by doing cross-chain token swaps through the wallet. And wallet is launching for Google Chrome browser, but first Safari browser mobile version. So cool. I love it. Absolutely love it. And on that note, guys, I'm going to get going. I actually want to take a nap. I got really tired. And, you know, hopefully this week ends favorable and good things happen. So send me in low some prayers. But I got to work on my second content piece and got to do a ticky-tacky. But I'm sending you guys love and light. Thank you so much for supporting me in the channel. WendyO is out. Bye-bye.